Hey everyone, this is Aegis, and this is the first game of the Grand Finals of the Collegiate Masters StarLeague. Here is Wonderbread, the pink Zerg player, and his opponent will be Avilo, the green Terran player, spawning here on Desert Oasis. We did decide to choose this map for the Grand Finals just because we decided it would be fun to watch a game on it. So didn't really expect anyone to pick this in the map pool in any of the other matches. So this is probably one of the few games played on Desert Oasis for the entire tournament. We'll see how these players deal with the strange rush distances, the strange positioning on this map, see what kind of stuff they try to pull out to win on this map. Here's Wonderbread scouting with his first Overlord. This was the Collegiate Masters StarLeague, sponsored by Steel Series and Monster Energy drink, that is. So we're gonna stop looking at the Overlord. It's gonna take a long time to get over there, even though of the short air distances. It will be able to get a good look of Avilo's base. Desert Oasis was altered to have these destructible rocks here, and it'll be harder to I guess attack the natural, but still has these long S-shaped rush distances that many players do not like. However, this does give Wonderbread an advantage. He will be able to secure his hatch very early and very safely. Avilo is going to go ahead and start his barracks over here. We're going to open up production tab for you guys. Barracks coming up for Avilo, very standard. Going to be walling this off with probably 2 barracks or barracks and a factory. He is now grabbing the gas, and Wonderbread in turn is going to continue droning up pretty hard. So again, this was the Collegiate Masters StarLeague. This is the finals. There's a best of 7, and Avilo did veto. Let's see. What was his veto? Blistering crap, he wrote on his paper. Blistering Sands was his veto, and Wonderbread in turn vetoed Crap Basin, which would be Jungle Basin. I guess Zergs don't like that map, even though it is rather large. Doesn't mean a large map doesn't mean that it is good for Zerg. It's just because of the positioning. It's very hard to take a third base for Zerg, so I guess that's why Wonderbread vetoed that one. We do have Avilo's orbital command finishing up right now, and he's continuing to get supply, and this over here is a factory coming up. We also do have the pool and the gas coming up for Wonderbread. With the close air distances, he's got to be worried a little bit about Banshees, maybe about drops as well, something that Terran can use to great effect. In turn, Avilo is probably going to be worried about Mutalisks or drops as well. Excuse me. Maybe with Overlord Doom drops, it could be a problem for Avilo later on in the game. Tech Lab coming up for Avilo on the barracks. Hellions are on the way. We'll see if he decides to do some sort of drop. There's a bunker coming up over here, but Wonderbread is going to just respond by making 2 Zerglings and continue making those drones. Avilo didn't have any reinforcements coming for that on the anyways, so it was just a stunt to try to get Wonderbread to produce not drones, meaning Zerglings, and that SCV does get taken out by the Zerglings over there. He does have speed coming up. It will be able to be of great use on this map, especially with the long rush distances. The first Hellion is out on the field for Avilo. He's going to move it out over there. He's going to catch those 2 Zerglings out here. He's going to roast them away there, maybe prevent it from being able to see his base. Not quite be able to kill that off yet. The Zergling dancing around inside the bush. Oh, there goes down the Zergling. Wonderbread is still continuing to make his queens. He does have extra queens on the way to help against any air attacks. The Blue Flame upgrade is on the way for the Hellions as well. And first, there is a dropship coming out of that starport, so we'll see if there is a Blue Flame Hellion drop on the way. He's getting a second starport, perhaps transitioning into some sort of heavy airplay, maybe more Vikings to snipe some Overlords, or maybe to get some Banshees out. 2-port Banshee is a very strong play for Terran. Wonderbread is going to secure himself over here with an Evolution Chamber, going to get some upgrades for the late game as Zergling speed does finish up here right now. And the Roach Warren is also on the way as well. The hatchery is going to start morphing into a lair as he continues to make those drones. Very heavy droning here. He also has his queens camping out over here. This queen is a little bit high on the energy, but I guess he might be saving that for something later. He is going to be getting a tech lab over here. The Overlord scouting in here is going to see the tech lab and know them. There's a possibility of Banshees, and the second starport is floating away. Does Wonder Bread know about that? He does not. Velo's definitely trying to hide that over there. The drones over here are getting roasted away by those Hellions. This Hellion with 3 kills. 3 kills on this Hellion, and 12 kills on that other Hellion. Is going to be able to run away into that medevac. 3 Queens doing a good job over here trying to protect the drones. However, a couple of drones did go down before he was able to defend that. There's a command center coming up for Avilo as well as the tech lab. There are Banshees now out or on the way. Wonder Bread does seem to have plenty of air defense over here. Drop happening here again. The Hellion with 12 kills did get killed off, and 4-kill Hellion also getting splattered. More Banshees on the way. We have Cloak. Yeah, Cloak is about halfway complete. Wonder Bread still taking the chance to continue making those drones. Zergling is going to be scouting over here, going to see if they can see anything moving out of Avilo's base. Tank is going to be able to hold that off. We'll see if Wonder Bread decides to make a pretty fast third base, or if he's going to continue off of 2 bases. It is quite easy for Zerg to expand, especially if he goes for those fast units like Zerglings and Mutalisks will allow him to control large swaths of space. No upgrades on the way for him right now, though. We do have the Spire now on the way. We'll see Mutalisks out on the field as soon as that is complete. Banshees now moving over to this left-hand side. We'll see how much damage these Banshees are able to do. There is 1 kill on it, so Wonder Bread does know that there are Banshees out in the field. He's going to move his Queens over here. Going to be able to defend against those Banshees with the 9 range on the Aeroclack. The Cloak going down. He should be able to morph an Overseer in here really quickly. And now that he's starting to get worked on by the Banshees, going to get a couple of kills. 3 kills now. Going to count up to 4 kills. And now the drones are getting pulled off the line. We have an Overseer on the way. I don't see an egg over here. Maybe it's morphing in some other corner. Oh, there it is. The Overseer now morphing in. Going to be able to get chased out by the Queens now. Banshee here turning around, trying to get some extra kills, but it does get taken out. There should be additional Banshees out on the field. I don't quite know where they are. I did see that Avilo was making plenty of those units. Yeah, I don't... there's one. Here's a Banshee over here with 5 kills and 14 HP getting away. The Medivac over here with 2 Marines as well. We don't know how many kills they got. Barracks continuing to make those Marines. It does look like Avilo does have another Banshee over here. Probably going to get the repair off on those Banshees and try to do some more harassment. However, there are Mutalisks out on the way right now. 3 Mutalisks in the production queue, along with the... Overlord speed upgrade and the Glial reconstitution speed for roaches for Wonder Bread. He's continuing to make some spore crawlers in his base, going to be able to protect himself against any of those Banshees. Queen's now out on the low ground, going to be continuing to spread that creep all over the place, going to goop up in the entire map, give him the speed advantage. Avilo switching over to infantry right now, building plenty of barracks, going to get a reactor on that barracks as well. Nothing else coming out of these 2 starports, so they've gone to misuse. Avilo continuing to make SCVs over here, and no SCVs being made in the main. There we go, the SCV going down. There is the Glial reconstitution, 5 seconds away from being finished up, and Stim Pack now finishing up for Avilo. Wonder Bread does look like he is saving up a little bit of money. Probably going to be continuing to get out some Mutalisks. The Mutalisks are here chasing out. That Medivac does get taken out, full of Marines. Overseer chasing it over there as well. The Roaches in the main. Going to be able to guard against any additional drops. Overlords spread out in the center. Going to help him see the entire map. Also Zerglings at the Zelnaga Watchtower. Continue to produce those Mutalisks. Mutalisks now flying over here, going to be able to do some damage probably. We'll see where they decide to go and how much damage they're able to do. I don't believe Avilo has any turrets up as of yet. There's 1 turret in his mineral line. Yeah, there are 2 turrets over here. But enough Mutalisks to actually take these out. But Wonder Bread has not actually crossed that threshold there. He's going to try and harass over here, but no, there's a turret here as well. More Banshees on the way, but it doesn't look like the Overseer will see this. Gonna have to back that Banshee up and mass up the Marines to help defend his base. The Marines, the Mutalisks continue to scoot around the signs, trying to get the Marines out of position and maybe do some damage to those barracks over here. Doesn't look like Wonder Bread is taking the gold base for himself over here and getting a Baneling's Nest while he's at it. Avilo now secured his natural expansion, got some Sea Shanks out, gonna be able to blast away any roaches or lynx that try to infringe upon his territory. The Mutalisks continuing to float over here and gonna be able to guard against any drops. I heard a medevac load up over there, but don't know where. There's a medevac over here, gonna be scouting down over here and then moving up. Avilo can actually take this island base over here for himself, easily get a command center over there, but 8 Marines will be coming over here for some harassment. Gonna unload over here, maybe trying to take out this gold base. Wonder Bread is moving his Mutalisks over here. That's a lot of Marines out of position in case those Mutalisks do decide to take out a turret. We'll see if that's exactly what yes, he is. He's gonna decide to take out that turret. Mutalisk gonna move over here and maybe take this one out as well. Losing one Mutalisk over there, but getting a distinct advantage in the air, gonna be able to chase the SCVs away from mining. Avilo stimming his Marines and running over here. The medevac, it does look like a bunch of units were lost here, did get chased away, and it does look like the Mutalisks will pick that off. There's Avilo's medevac. Oh, sad day for that medevac, gonna get taken out. Avilo gonna move his starports over here, gonna start getting some more factories up, gonna probably produce a lot of tanks and maybe try to do some sort of death push on Wonder Bread, as Wonder Bread does have the air advantage. It also does have the mobility advantage right now. Marines stimming and moving over here, and the Mutalisks are just gonna hightail it out of there. More turrets going down. Avilo does not want to have his main harassed by those Mutalisks anymore. Wonder Bread's Mutalisk cloud is getting quite large there. I see, let's see, 10 Mutalisks right now. There are 6 more Mutalisks on the way, so there will be 16 Mutalisks real soon. There's a Thor out on the field. We'll be able to do spread damage in case the Mutalisks do decide to clump up. Avilo moving his medevacs over here. They are completely empty and can get actually picked off by the Mutalisks. Marines doing the stim, and the Thor also on the high ground is going to be able to ward those Mutalisks away. However, Wonder Bread is continuing to secure additional bases. His 4th base is coming up right now. Avilo scanning the center and going to start moving over there. Avilo also bringing his medevacs along for the ride. The Thor is moving to the low ground and additional Marines are following along. We'll see if this push is successful. Wonder Bread has his army selected. He does know about this push. He does have the creep tumors here, able to see that. Avilo going to start spreading his tanks out, hopefully be able to deal with the Banelings that are on the ground. The Mutalisks also trying to do some poking there, maybe pick off a stray tank. Wonder Bread still waiting for that army to continue to move forward. We'll take a look at his vision. He does see this over here, and here he comes to this army charging forward. The Marines backing up over there. The Banelings are splashing on the tanks, not quite able to take out as many Marines as they would like, but the Roaches and the Mutalisks over here look like they are going to be able to clean this up. Avilo losing his entire army in the middle. Another Sea Shank over here, but it does look like Wonder Bread will be able to advance over here and continue to take out additional units. Avilo trying to back up over there, unsuccessful. Wonder Bread not quite sure which medevac has the Marines in it and which one has the tank. Not going to be able to pick any of those off. Wonder Bread does secure a very distinct advantage over there. I believe. I feel like that was such a big advantage for him, even though the units lost tab does show Wonder Bread losing more units in minerals. But it is because Wonder Bread is now on 4 base Zerg to 2 base Terran. Terran is run dry in his main, so it's essentially 4 base Zerg. Yeah, Wonder Bread still has minerals in his main, so 4 base Zerg to basically 1 base Terran. Avilo is going to try to secure the gold expansion over here. We'll see if he is successful. He's going to move his tanks into the center, probably siege up over here and try to turtle up once again. Wonder Bread getting scanned over there, but it doesn't, I don't even think it matters. If we take a look at the army tab, it is 156 to 114. And then we'll go back to production here. Additional banelings on the way, more drones getting produced. Wonder Bread's economy is just gigantic. It probably is almost unstoppable from here. Avilo going to be throwing down some more bunkers over here, going to be able to guard his new juicy expansion at the gold. However, Wonder Bread can look to break down these back destructible rocks and maybe do some damage over here. GG calls Avilo.